I'll write the mantra here, Yogaś. This is the mantra to stop the mind. Dr. Pillai often talks about this mantra. Unless you stop the mind, you will not be able to change your mindset. What does that mean? What is mindset? Mindset is not what you are thinking now. Most people think mindset is what they are thinking. No. Your mind is a very ancient mind. You have had it for God knows millions of years, hundreds of thousands of births. So mind is not new. It is a garbage truck full of rotting garbage materials. Okay. So that is why changing mindset is not as easy as saying some affirmations and doing some visualizations. No. The mind is a very ancient mind, that it's a cumulative mind. It is an accumulated mind. That's why you have to stop the mind itself and then program the reality that we want. Because with this mind, it's very hard to create anything new. It is such an old mind. It only knows old thoughts, old attitudes, old fears, old negativity. There is nothing new about the mind. So changing the mindset is a very deep work. And it's not what you're thinking now. That's not your mindset. That's your conscious mind, which is a monkey mind. Right now you may think something, tomorrow you doubt yourself. The next day somebody else convinces you in another direction. This mind is not going to be useful for anything. And this is the mind that humanity has in common, the monkey mind. But then how some people are successful? Because the mind set that they have is a success mindset that has come from thousands of lives. And why some people are not successful? Because they have a failure mindset that has come from thousands of lives. That is why changing karma, changing karma is so important. Changing karma is really changing the mindset, and then only the material reality in your life will change. Mind is matter. Mind is matter. It is not mind over matter. Mind is matter. So that's something. So what do we do? Number one, you have to do this. Tell the brain to Yogaś Chitta Vṛtti Nirodhaḥ. Go into yoga. Go into the infinite powerful self. Stop thinking all these thoughts from morning till evening. What is the result of this thinking? Nothing useful. And then if you want to be successful, so I gave the first step. The first step is in the new year, constantly remind yourself, Chitta Vṛtti Nirodhaḥ. Stop the mind. You can simply just tell your mind, be quiet, stop. Still, you look at your mind and say, stop. And the mind will stop thinking. And there are some people who can be in that state for hours together. They can just take the mind and put it aside for 7 hours, 10 hours without going to sleep, completely alert. And then when they want to get up and do something, they'll bring back the mind and then they'll go do whatever they want to do. They have such freedom. They can just take the mind, put it aside, and bring it back when they want to do some work or interact with the world. Now look at that would be a great freedom. That is the true mental health. The mental health is only when you can are beyond the mind. As long as you are in the mind, there is no mental health. There's just, you are a victim to the mind and karma. So number one, stop the mind every day. Tell the mind to stop, stop, stop. You Chitta Vṛtti Nirodhaḥ. Stop the mind. Number two step, which I have not given, now I will talk about it. The last thing. In the new year, which is coming, so when you stop the mind, what do? You have to think, you have to program some reality. So pick one or at the most two, not even three. One or two thoughts that you will constantly think, that you will constantly hold in your mind. Okay, I'll give you an example. Let's say you're running a small business. I'll give all kind of examples. You're running a small business and you are struggling to be profitable. Then you just think, okay, how many customers I need to be profitable, to pay all my bills and be profitable, okay? And let's say you need 37 customers. Then you say, okay, I need 37 customers a month. I want 37 customers a month. I want 37 customers a month. And just your prayer should be also like that. You pray to 𝗖𝗲𝗶𝗹𝗶, I want 37 customers a month. Or you pray to 𝗔𝗯ance, Goddess Lakshmi, bring me 37 customers a month. This is what I want. Ganesha, remove all obstacles and bring me 37 customers a month. See, it's a very precise prayer. It is not a vague prayer, make me a millionaire or a billionaire, and that's all vague. You become a millionaire or billionaire on the basis of what? You can't expect the cash to, be thrown on your head when you go for a walk, right? It has to come through some means. So you should have a very precise thought. So this should be a thought and a prayer, right? So for example, you want a relationship. I'm giving different examples. You want a relationship, you want an ideal man. Then just think of the ideal man and say, Goddess Lakshmi, this is the kind of man I want, or just visualize that this is the man I want. And just, I already have this relationship coming to me. And just think that thought and hold that thought day after day after day. You will begin to attract and manifest that thought. The thoughts don't manifest because there is interruption from other thoughts. There is interruption, there is noise, there is interference from other thoughts. So we are not able to manifest the thought we want because there's so many thoughts. But once you do Yogaś Chitta Vṛtti Nirodhaḥ, the mind is clean. It's a clean slate. Then you say, this is what I want. And then all the powers of your mind will go into that thought and manifest that thought. And this is the process of manifestation. This is how an enlightened being wants to manifest. Okay. And this is, I'm just simplifying it to you. There are many, many levels of mastering this. I'm just giving you an outline. There are many levels of samadhi, or there are many levels of focus. There's many levels of silence. Silence is not, people use the word emptiness or nirvana as if nirvana is the single state. Nirvana has so many different levels. The emptiness has so many types of emptiness. So it's not, people say, I'm in the now, my mind is empty. Most of them are lying to themselves and to others. There are several levels of emptiness. Okay, there are, ego will still be there at a very subtle level. Mind is still there at a very, you have to transcend so many levels. That is why, that's why it's good to have a teacher like Dr. Pillai. I'm grateful. I have a teacher like Dr. Pillai who has really mastered his own consciousness and can teach us if we are willing to do the work to master our own life and consciousness. Okay, so you have to, so these are two steps. Number one, stop the karmic thinking, the chatter, the mind chatter. Stop the mind chatter. And step two is just think one or two thoughts and come up with a useful thoughts, which is really meaningful, that will take you to your goal. And then think of that thought throughout the day, every day, every day. Think on it, think. And that is the practical karma removal program. This is a practical way to change your karma, or the only real scientific way to do it. Okay, I will end it here.